Hello students, today I will start again chapter number 10, exercise number 10.3. Let's see the question number 1. Question number 1 is, can a polyhedron have for its faces? The first part is 3 triangles, second part is 4 triangles, third part is a square and 4 triangles. Before I started this question, I want to inform you that students, in the chapter number 10 there are many definitions which are given in your chapter. So firstly you have to prepare each and every definition, then you can know about the figures of each and every definitions, like polyhedron, cube, cuboids, triangles, prism, pyramid, and etc. So student, for this chapter you have to prepare each and every definitions, and you have to prepare each and every diagram which are available in the definitions. Let's see the solution of this question. The first part is, no, such a polyhedron is not possible because a polyhedron has minimum 4 faces, but in the triangles how many faces are there? 3. So it is not possible. In the second part, yes, a triangular pyramid has 4 triangular faces. You can see in this figure how many faces are there? 1, 2, 3, and 1 is in the bottom. That means 4 faces. Let's see the third part. Yes, a square pyramid has a square face and 4 triangular faces. One square face you can see in the bottom, and 4 triangular faces you can see 1, 2, 3, and this one 4. Student, let's see the question number 2. Is it possible to have a polyhedron with any given number of faces? Let's see the solution of this question. It is possible because only if the number of faces are greater than or equal to 4, या तो फेसेस इक्वल होने चाहिए 4 के या ग्रेटर होने चाहिए 4 से, देन इट इज पॉसिबल. Let's see student question number 3. The question number 3 is, which are prism among the following figures? Let's see the first figure. First figure is the nails figure. You can see its top and bottom are not same, so it is not a prism. Let's see the second part. It is unsharp pencil, means it is just like a new pencil. You can see in this pencil its top and bottom part are same, so it is a prism. Next part is a table weight. You can see this is a like a pyramid shape. That means its top and bottom part are not same, so it is not a prism. Let's see the last part. It is a box. It looks like a cube. When we see this cube, you can see its top and its bottom are equal. That means it is a prism. So only second and fourth part are prism, and these two parts are not a prism. Let's see the question number 4. First part is, how are prism and cylinder alike? The second part is, how are pyramids and cones alike? Let's see the solution. The first part is, a prism become a cylinder as the number of sides of its base become larger and larger. Similarly, the solution of the second part is, a pyramid becomes a cone as the number of sides of its base becomes larger and larger. This is the solution of question number 4. Students, let's see the question number 5. Is a square prism same as a cube? Explain. Let's see the solution of this question. In a square prism, there are a square in its base. However, its height is not necessarily same as the side of the square. So we can say that a square prism can also be a cuboid, but it is not like a cube. Students, let's see the question number 6. Verify Euler's formula for these solids. the two figures are given in this question. Let's see the solution of this question. Students, the Euler's formula is f plus v minus e is equal to 2. Here f is the faces, v is the vertex and e is the edges. Let's see the first part. Students, when we count the faces of this figure, let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2 faces more, 5 and 6 and 1 is in the bottom. That means how many faces are there? 7 faces are there. Let's see the vertex. Count the corner of this figure. 1, this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 is also there because it is hidden. So how many vertex are there? 10. Now see the edges. Edges means जो टू वर्टेक्स को ज्वाइन करती हुई स्ट्रेट लाइन है, दैट इज कॉल्ड अ एजेस. दैट मीन्स 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 5 edges. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 2 more there like this, 12 to 14 and 1 is in the like this line. That means total 15 edges are there in this figure. That means firstly we have to put its value, like faces value is 7, vertex value is 10 and edges value is 15, and when we solve it, its value will be 2, because in the Euler's formula f plus v minus e should be equal to 2, and now students you can see its value is also 2, so it is verified the Euler's formula. Let's similarly you have to try to solve the second part of this question. Now students, let's see the question number 7. Using Euler's formula, find the unknown values. This is the first part, this is the second part and this is the third part. In the first part students, you have to find out the value of the faces. In the second part, vertex, and in the third part you have to find out the value of the edges. Let's see the solution of this question. Student, as we know that the formula is f plus v minus e is equal to 2. F for faces, v for vertex and e for edges. Students, now we have to put the values of faces, vertex and edges in this formula. Like we have to find out the value of the faces in this question. So faces we noted as f. We know the value of vertex, it is given in the question, it is 6, and also the value of the edges is given in the question, it is 12. So when we put its values in this formula, that means the faces value will be 8. So there are 8 faces. Let's see the solution of the second part. In this solution you can see the faces value is given, that is 5, vertex value is not given and edges value is given also 9. So you have to put these values in this formula, that means 5 plus v minus 9 is equal to 2, and when we solve this, its value will be 6. So how many vertex are there? 6 vertex. So students, now you are able to solve the question number 7. Students, let's see the question number 8. Can a polyhedron have 10 faces, 20 edges and 15 vertex? Let's see the solution of this question. Is when in this question the faces, vertex and edges values are already given, and we have to put these values in the Euler's formula. As we know that, what is the Euler's formula? Euler's formula is f plus v minus e is equal to 2. Student, let's see the LHS value of this formula. LHS is f plus v minus e. Now put the value of faces, put the value of vertex and put the value of edges in the LHS part. When we put these values and after solving it, its value is 5. But according to the Euler's formula, its value should be 2. But here is the value 5. So we can say that LHS is not equal to RHS. That means it is not follow the Euler's formula.